What's cracking, everybody? What's popping?
Bigfoot's meeting his girlfriend's father and brother for dinner. I'm gonna mix this hair remover with his shampoo.
Oh my God! What happened to your fur?
Bigfoot's meeting his.
What's up, everybody? How you doing on this Monday evening?
Click and you're a Thank you. I love you, man. I really do.
Y'all, I just made this homemade cake from scratch.
That cake looks store-bought.
Time to take your ass to the nursing home.
Y'all, I just made these homemade cookies from scratch.
Do it big. What up, Lori?
What's happening, Lori? What's up, Lori, with 2 R's?
What's up, Lori? How are you doing today, Lori?
Smoked a fat one. Nice, Lori. Getting ready for that bed. Gonna count them sheep.
What up, Michelle? Just got home from the hospital.
What happened?
Oh, man.
Man, that sucks.
Damn, for 36 hours? Son of a
Oh, that
bitch.
just sucks. So were you on the toilet too, or just praying to it?
What up, brother Danny?
What's up, Danny? Scottsdale Osborne. Damn, I go by there every fucking day. Here, Danny. Well, if you're ever in there for a long stay, order yourself some flowers from Flowers by Coley, and maybe I'll deliver them.
Is HB throwing out fucking advertisement there?
No, I was just
I'm just
saying.
giving you shit, bro.
You know what, Ribs? Why don't you go eat one?
If I didn't give you shit, that means I wouldn't care about you.
I know. Care less, though.
Careless. What's up, Lori's? What's up, Michelle? Danny, how are you?
Yeah, Jay looks funny. Our the lead driver, Luis at work, he got all pissed off because he's the lead driver and he's the one that's supposed to get all routes together for the drivers. Well, right now I'm pretty much the only driver besides him. And Alex today basically is training me on how to do my own route. Luis found out about that and he was like, "That's my job. That's bullshit." He goes, "If I lose my job, if I stop doing that, I'm quitting." And it's just like, well, whatever, dude. That's on you. I'm happy to learn new shit on the job, you know?
Right? That's how you make it to the top.
Yeah. I've already been doing more stuff than him as far as taking care of the van goes. And plus, we kind of figured out that for some reason, him and the other driver that was there that quit, they've been putt-putting on their route because I've had bigger routes than them. and I've gotten done before. Yeah.
Because they know you can get it done faster.
Yeah, because I don't fucking mess around. I fucking go. I do it. Stop. Go on to the next. Go on to the next. I don't really part around in between. I do my job.
Except for taking pictures of the pretty ladies with the flowers.
Well, yeah, that's part of the job. So yeah.
That's one of your own made-up benefits, but yeah, it looks good if you're gonna sell them to the company postcard.
Right.
That's awesome. Doobie, how was your day?
My day was pretty fucking interesting, I'll tell you.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was interesting. My boss hates me.
It already sounds good so far.
Yeah, my boss hates me. So I went first few hours of work, nothing. Like nobody said anything. Like it was dead. Like nobody, everybody knew, but me apparently. You know what I mean? So I'm sitting there. I'm waiting. I go to break, come back, get told that the grocery manager wants to talk to me. I'm like, okay. Well, I have no issue with that. So I go talk to him, and he tells me, you mind working 5 in the morning? It's my shift now. So no.
You're like, this is sounding good so far.
Yeah, I'm like, this is sounding good so far. And then he tells me, I also demanded that you keep your pay.
Huh?
Okay, now I'm getting a little wiener touching the top of my underwear. Go ahead.
It's like, oh, okay, sure, no problem. But tomorrow's negotiation day on my hours.
Hopefully it's not less hours.
Well, they told me to think about what I want, so I'm gonna go in there with 2 offers, and they're gonna choose one of them.
Right, or else bye-bye.
No, they're gonna counter offer, and then I got a counter offer for their counter offer.
Yeah, negotiations back and forth. Yeah.
So,
That's how you do it. Shit.
We'll see. We'll see what happens. But as of right now, I am no longer in the meat department. But I have to wait. So I have to. And my hours are going to change. Well, my days of off are going to change.
Yeah, you got to make sure you're going to be willing to work with them. I know you finally got what you wanted, but as far as your schedule. But
yeah, that's my issue right now is my schedule. Like,
what up, James? How are you, bro?
Yep.
And I'm the load guy. I'm the one that breaks down the load in the morning. That's definitely something I know what to do. I did that at Albertsons.
Right.
All right.
So. And it's funny because I told him, I was like, dude, I have that shit unloaded before you guys get here. And then on top of that, I'll be out there putting it on the shelves before you get here.
Throwing it on pallets and push carts or whatnot and put it right in the aisle. And look, it's ready to go.
Yep.
Empty that fucker and your job's done.
Well, well, my thing is I'm like, I even told him, I'm like, I'm tired.
Good night, Lori.
I'm not as excited anymore for work. What am I going to be excited for? Going to work just to come home because I'm fucking feeling sick? I can't do that no more.
What's up, Andrea?
So I go to lunch, right? I go to lunch, I come back, and as I'm walking out the door with the racks to wrap the meat, right?
AJP.
I looked at my boss and I was like, hey, I don't know if you know. He goes, yeah, I know. And I, in my head was like, damn, what a pissed off response that was. you know, but in my head, I'm like, it's like you're gonna be working on your vacation now, aren't you? If I can't go on
What's
vacation,
up, JP?
you're not gonna go.
You just missed Lori. Yeah.
You know what I mean? So I'm like, all right, we can be. Thought we were cool, but apparently it looked like we enemies.
Nick Dog showing how it's done. Next, I got a chill vibe for it. If he sabotages.
But I don't care. You know what I mean? Like, I'm done. This is exactly how I put it. I'm done.
Well,
I just can't do it no more.
it is what it is.
You know, and having that EpiPen telling everybody it's in my pocket, so if anything happens.
God, dude, you gotta have like the biggest tit to milk as much as you milk. I swear.
I don't know how it's milking if it's actual something wrong with the fucking.
Yeah, but you've been around it for how long? You think all of a sudden, now that you know about it, it's gonna kill you?
Dude, if you were to poke yourself with something and you were allergic to it and didn't know it, and then all of a sudden you having issues, you'd do the same thing.
I drank from the hose as a kid.
We
So
all
did we.
did. We all did.
What the fuck you talking about? We all did. We rode in the back of trucks.
Y'all are just being
With
girls.
safety equipment. And we are fine.
Dude, I ate bugs, man. Come on now.
You best have been on Fear Factor or something.
Yeah, that would be a test unless they brought out spiders, but
I've eaten a few of them too.
that's just
Yeah, they're not going to kill you.
wrong.
Some of them are actually good for you. Especially
No.
in well, then that might be a different story.
I don't know. I didn't mess with any of the fish today, dude, and I was fine.
Yep, that's right. Gen X right here.
Yeah, I didn't mess with any of the fish today, dude. And fucking, I was fine. So there's something in that fish case. And everybody even says it, dude. Like today was the first day I didn't have a fucking puffed up face. Fucking felt fantastic.
Oh, speaking of pub, now they're getting ready to decide.
Yeah, I'm waiting.
PIE's
I'm
fate.
waiting on that right now. Like I've been waiting for
Are
them.
they deliberating already?
Yeah.
Or-
Yeah, dude. They're all in agreement, but one juror.
He paid that juror off.
I don't know. I hope that juror's not the only one saying guilty. You know what I mean?
That's an interesting one, dude. They've been in there for like 4 hours, bro.
Yeah.
Probably a little longer now.
Oh,
I've
they're
been
just
waiting for the
talking about it.
notification, man.
He's trying to pull what Pauly Shore pulled in the movie Jury Duty. Trying to extend it out as long as he can.
Yeah, it's a jury of 8 men and 4 women. I hope they got some. Well, you can't say Mormons anymore. Those are not trusted people. You guys get that app on your phone that I shouldn't say an app. It's like an ad. That it's like if you were a victim of the LDS Church.
No,
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I get that like 3 times a day, and I'm like, God, you know what? I'm almost ready to fucking say, yeah, I went 2 knuckles deep on my bishop once or something, just to maybe I can get a nickel bag or something. Just kidding. Settle like he's ill. Oh my God, I broke my neck and my back, but I'll settle for a 40.
All right, Ezel.
I bet you guys had some good times.
Yeah, I'm just waiting for this last Friday or whatever they're gonna call it to come out.
Yeah.
It would be cool if, since Chris Tucker turned over a religious leap in life and everything, and basically went straight and narrow, that if like Doobie was saying, it'd be cool to bring him in at the end as a cop or detective or something like that.
They should literally play it into fucking Rush Hour.
Huh.
Like literally, they could.
Yeah.
They could play it right into Rush Hour, dude.
That'd be a long storyline to work that into there, but
Right.
yeah.
They could do it.
Because you notice in the movie they never say his real name.
I was thinking about was it Bernie? Who is it that comes up and tries to bum some off of Smokey? And then it's like he sees the neighbor with their short shorts on. The priest, and he's begging for some for his cataracts.
Yeah, Bernie Mac.
Yeah, Bernie Mac. I was thinking he could try and be that kind of role, but then again, now you're saying turn him into like that Jackie Chan movie.
Yeah, and even in Friday 2, Craig says, because the rehab was supposed to be a fucking joke, but right away in part 2, fucking Craig goes, yeah, but my homie Smokey, I'm gonna miss him, but he went to rehab last month.
Was that when he first started hooking up with Day Day?
Uh-huh.
Because I remember not hearing shit about Smokey, or even back in.
He mentions it at the beginning, and that's it.
Huh. Yeah, but how many did him and Day Day do together?
3.
3?
Mm-hmm.
No, 2.
No, they do Friday after next. Next Friday after next, 2. Yeah.
There's one where they're security guards, and then there's one where they're trying to get to the neighbors when they got that dog Chico or whatever.
Yeah, that's Friday after next.
Huh.
Or are you talking about the one where they have the essays for the neighbor?
Yeah, that's the one with the dog.
Yeah, that's Friday. That's next Friday.
And they work at like a
at the
Pinky. Somebody works at Pinky's.
Yeah,
then
Craig.
There's the one with them working like there's a Santa Claus.
Yeah, that's 2 different movies you're talking about.
Okay, yeah, that's what I'm saying. They're both in the same one.
That's Friday after next. The one where they're working at the CD shop, Pinky's record shop, that's next Friday.
Huh. What up, Bill?
Yeah, see, Friday after next follows next Friday.
That would be interesting, James.
What's up, BL?
I can't wait till Wednesday, so I get to piss my wife off.
What up, brother James? JP, hey everybody. Sorry I didn't say hi to everybody yet, but what's up, everybody?
Are you writing your movie?
I'm writing some. It was just a thought.
Ah.
I want to see someone's toes get cut off. So it was a thought.
Oh wow.
Well, not only that, but I've always wanted to see someone go down a slide of razor blades into a pool of alcohol.
Oh, you're taking the shit that we said as a teenager and as kids and making it into, oh my God. Really?
You're worse than fucking Rob Zombie, I swear to
You know
God.
what? You're like a fucking evil Dr. Seuss.
It's either that or salt. A pool.
Yeah, oh yeah. Dude.
Salt water.
You could do lime and it would end up eating the body.
Yeah. Ooh.
Suns are making some fucking good trades. It's still up in the air right now on what's going to happen with Bradley Beal. Because he has a no trade in his contract, but if he chooses to, he can waive it.
Are you talking about Cowboys?
No, I'm talking about the Phoenix Suns.
Oh, I don't watch basketball either.
Yeah, because you ain't got no balls for it.
That's just boring.
Oh, whatever. How the fuck is basketball boring?
I would probably rather watch paint dry.
Oh, and you're talking about fucking. Why don't you go watch them get grass grow while you're at it? Jeez. Talking about basketball?
Okay, hey, who's the GOAT of basketball?
Huh?
Who's the GOAT of basketball?
Who's the GOAT of basketball as of right now?
There it
I
goes.
would have to say Michael Jordan. But that's
Okay.
right now because the time ain't over.
Oh, bro. Shut up.
What?
Shut the fuck up, bro. Don't go any further. Don't be sticking your foot in your mouth, okay? Because there is only one GOAT. There's only one person that has won more playoff games,
Who's that?
but might not have won as many championships as LeBron, but has won more playoff games than LeBron. That's Michael Jordan.
Yeah.
He's the only person
So you were gonna name LeBron
to do
next?
more. He did more shit for basketball than LeBron James.
You
ever.
know what, though? This is the difference,
So
though,
you're
because
Is
basketball is not
From this
famous like
point,
it
if
was
Jordan
back
was to
in
play
Jordan's
now, in his
days.
prime in this game,
that, right?
he would demolish everybody.
LeBron's is a big.
I don't know if he ain't got the same step as he did before.
No, I'm
Well,
saying
no
if
shit, he's like
he was
60
there
now.
This time
Uh-huh.
in his prime,
Oh, gotcha.
he would demolish everybody.
Oh, no doubt about that. Fuck. Hell yeah.
He would, dude. LeBron James would be sitting there in the motherfucking chair crying, dude, because he just got manhandled by Jordan.
Well, actually, Jordan has
Put
shown
me in, coach.
in LeBron's earlier days when Jordan was playing, they actually, played against each other, and Jordan took him to the hole a couple times.
Actually, the only person Jordan played with before he retired that was in the league was Kobe Bryant. Kobe Bryant.
Kobe Bryant? Was it Kobe he was talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Kobe
okay.
Bryant.
Okay.
I picked out some good ones you might not know.
Kobe Bryant. Kobe's a bad motherfucker, man. That's the close second right there.
Yeah.
If he wouldn't have died, dude, he would have probably tied Jordan's record.
Oh,
Yeah.
I would have gave him a next two GOAT before LeBron. And that's just me, not.
LeBron's garbage, bro. I don't.
Yeah, he's a pussy.
I don't. He
He might as well play soccer with the way he
I know, like,
plays.
I never cared for him when he first started.
He's a
I never
head case.
cared when he got traded. I never cared when he got championships. Never cared when he got traded again. Never gave two shits about LeBron. I literally was at a Suns game and told LeBron he is a fucking garbage. Like, I want to put him in a dumpster and help the trash men take him to the dump.
I know you got a damn crane that lifts it up, but I want to just look. Can I get a picture of me pushing it? Just
You want to hear something funny? Was
It's
it like
garbage.
a year or two ago when Ishbia took over the Suns? There were talks about trying to get LeBron. I'm a part of a Phoenix Suns chat when the season's on. And everybody on their chat was saying, hell no, LeBron, no LeBron. No, and I was one of them going, hell fucking no, fuck LeBron. I do not want him on the Suns.
I'm sure yours was the impact that made it not happen, bro.
Oh, you damn right it was. You know how I do.
Get out there and vote, people. It makes a difference.
One vote can count. One vote can make a difference.
I'm claiming it, goddammit. I'm claiming it. Hang on a second. You guys get to look at the sky or the light bulb. I'll be right back.
Do not go into the light.
That's right, James. That's right. Kobe shut down LeBron every time they played.
Oh yeah.
That's fucking true, bro. Right, James? Even MJ was 36 and he could drop 50 a game.
Oh yeah. There will never be a Jordan, no doubt.
How's everybody doing today?
I'm back, so I'm available to take questions. Just so y'all know. Just
Okay.
kidding. All right.
What is the meaning of life?
The meaning of life is what you make it. Do you remember Curly from City Slickers? It's
Right.
that one thing.
That one thing. Yep. And that one thing is different for everybody, but it's that one thing.
Yes, sir.
Yep. I love when the scene when Billy Crystal's talking to him, and all of a sudden Curly just looks at him and goes, "I crap bigger than you."
What the hell was that old man's name? Curly.
And then he had a twin brother, which was
Yeah. Yeah, I remember that. That was in number 2, wasn't it?
I think it was Curly and Duke.
Duke. Yeah, I think that between that, well, that's the most memorable show that I remember Billy Crystal in.
He was
I
also
know.
in Forget Paris, which way he played NBA referee.
See, I don't know that I've seen that. Wasn't he in like When Harry Met Sally or something?
Yep.
I don't even remember watching that. All I remember is like seeing advertisements where she's like acting like she's having an orgasm in a restaurant or something.
Or is that Harry Met Sally or is that You Got Mail?
I thought You Got Mail was with Tom Hanks.
Oh, Tom Hanks. That's right. Yeah.
I could be wrong. It's huh. What I was thinking about the other day, it's too bad that some of the great actors out there have been put on certain lists. You know what I mean? And it's like,
What's up, Jennifer?
how could they have done that? But nobody's perfect, I guess. I don't know what you say.
Hey, actors are people too. They just have a talent.
Yeah.
That's the way I think of stars now. Now that when I was younger and stuff, I met a few of them. Stars, they're normal people, of course. They just have a talent they're getting really fucking paid good for.
Well, acting, a lot of them are fucking assholes too. But I think that a lot of that gets agitating by people treating them in a
Well, yeah.
normal day, everyday
You see, the key
situation.
thing when you see a celebrity and you want to go up to them, the key thing to do, and they really appreciate it, is keep it low key.
Oh yeah,
You just go up to them, talk to them kind of casually, not causing a scene, just like quietly talk to them, and they appreciate that.
What's up, Jennifer?
Instead of someone going, "Oh my God,"
everybody look.
Yeah.
He's just trying to get through the crowd.
Yeah. Dude's on his own time, he just wants to chill, go hang out for a little bit at someplace,
The
let him be.
helicopter behind the stage was out of the deal. So
That's all she wanted once a day, and so I needed it.
the real deal reproduction. Well, I gave 3 that I know of to help that reproduction out there, Danny. Like I said, that I know of. Nobody's came forward yet, but I don't want to say that because I don't want people to start coming forward.
If you're a celebrity, I would say give it about 20 years.
Yeah, give it about 20.
Yeah, because that's usually
when I get a bank account built up.
Look at the allegations with Bill Cosby. That was like 23 years later. The shit with P. Diddy, that was 20 years ago and shit,
Yeah. That I am actually. So is the jury getting no breaks, or are they supposed to stay in until they come to a?
Well, I have no idea what's going on with that part. I just know they're trying to decide and shit like that, and it's up in the air and just waiting to see what they come to a conclusion on. I'm hoping, I'm pretty sure, that if they're in their right minds, he's guilty as fuck.
Right.
I mean, throw the guy down, put him in solitary, whatever the fuck he's done. But I know one thing, once he does get his sentence, he's going to have to be like in solitary confinement for the rest of his fucking life, because the minute he steps out, they're going to fuck him up. And they don't play around in prison.
Right.
Look what happened to R. Kelly. A couple weeks after he was in there, whatever, boom, they beat the fuck out of him.
Oh, deal.
It's been 84 years.
Got no kids in my plans. The only plans I got you nice to make you drip in those pants. Stay on that bed, I'll tie you up while I'm just smoking in motion. That pussy ocean on that boat, you got me floating and soaking. I want that cream all on my dick, call that your magical potion. I'll make you lick it off and have you slowly spit in my mouth. Yeah, we just started on the.
The wife keeps walking by like I got something else to do. I'm like, fuck, dude. I just spent a day and a half because I had to get a fucking lug nut that was stripped off. Got that off. Come to find out the caliper bolts had vibrated out of the calipers, so she had no brakes on the left side of her vehicle. Well, not front end.
My best friend just did my brakes on my car, and the funny thing is, I know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah, well, we went 3 times to the AutoZone. And I'm like, does anybody know what a fucking caliper looks like? There are 2 bolts that are main bolts that hold the caliper onto the rotor. And everybody there was just like, I don't know what you're talking about, sir. I'm like, you got a goddamn computer system sitting here that tells you, I could give you the serial number of a car. You could tell me what gender it is if you wanted to, and I can look it up on Google. So my wife looks it up, and some chick with pierced everything and purple hair comes up and she goes, "Yeah, these are these. This is what you're looking for." I'm like, I just had 3 dudes have no fucking clue what they're doing in an auto parts store. And I don't mean this to sound rude, so I'm going to put it as nicely, but it takes that emo chick to fucking know exactly what 2 bolts I'm talking about. They're the same goddamn bolt. It holds it in place. I'm like, you guys are fucking retarded. AutoZone is a joke. I'm not going back there. I'm gonna have to go back to O'Reilly's if I ever go again.
Yeah, some of those people there, they don't know what the fuck they're talking. They read shit, they put it in their computer and they read shit off the computer. Any further than that, they're dumb. You know? And it's like, should you have some automobile knowledge if you're gonna work here?
At least know how to change a fucking tire.
Right.
God.
No, you can do that. Fuck.
I'm not saying it's fun, but goddamn. At least to know the knowledge of what needs to be done.
Right.
What's up, Darlene?
What up, Darlene? How you doing?
Something in your mind.
And I want eye contact. God.
What up, Darlene? Have a good one, Brother James.
I'm good one, James.
Let's see you, James. You have a good night, bro.
Something in your mouth.
So have you heard of this alligator Alcatraz?
The what?
Alligator Alcatraz?
Oh, that movie?
No, this is something that the Trump is opening.
Really?
So,
Alligators around fucking Alcatraz, dude, and really,
I'm thinking it might be a separate prison, but it's supposed to be like, go ahead, try and break out. Because, you know, that around Alcatraz, there really wasn't any sharks. So,
Cisco Bay is shark infested.
nah, not underneath that Golden Gate Bridge.
Okay. But you gotta, hello, Alcatraz sits in the middle of the fucking bay, damn near.
Well, I understand that, but it's not a very shark populated area.
Yeah, but also that the
I
currents
mean, that's a 3/4 of a mile swim.
are extremely strong. So if the sharks don't get you, the current's gonna get you.
Oh, I'm not saying it would be easy. But, you know, if you put like a moat full of fucking gators around someplace, I'd like to see an inmate whittle a fucking bridge together and get it out the door.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
It'll be like the one on like fucking Karate Kid. What is it, 2? When he goes to Okinawa
Yeah.
and he has to fight the guy, and there's that fucking canal around the whole fighting spot. You have to throw the bridge off.
Yep.
What's that, sir?
You know the one thing I think is funny about that movie is that they never show exactly how the crane or the drum technique is done. They tell you an idea of how it's done, but they
Are you talking about with your body or just how to spin the rattle?
No, how Daniel does the drum technique at the end to beat Chosen. The angle of the camera and everything is too close onto Daniel for you to see how he's actually doing
Oh, you're talking about all this stuff.
Yeah, because in the movie it just shows him
That's all a distraction.
back and forth. And it doesn't exactly show how his hands or anything.
I would assume that's a distraction.
From what I read on the internet, because I've looked it up, it's what he's doing is like a block and a hit at the exact same time. And
I guess you could say that, you know.
Yeah.
Like preparing for one on the other side and ready to throw from the...
like he has both his hands up, and his front one is
I don't know what you would do, though. I mean, you're just going to poke him in the eyeball, or...
Huh?
I said, is he going to poke him in the eyeball, or...
Oh, no, he just does that as a joke to him at the end.
That's what I'm trying to understand, is all this... I mean, I know it's not Chinese gang signs, but I mean, is he gonna poke him in the eye? Is what he's trying to distract him on, or
when he was up like that?
When he's like, he goes into that moment where he starts with both arms doing that, you know, those gestures, like you're saying.
Oh no, he was getting himself ready to counter and move to do the move because he had never done it right before. And Mr. Miyagi had told him, you only do that move as a last resort. And so Daniel was getting his ass kicked, and Miyagi said, that's it. Now's the time. Pulls out the drum, starts doing the thing, and he's looking at Daniel saying, now, Daniel, son, is the time. I have faith in you. You can do this. And he's just looking at him with total focus and you know, and all of a sudden Daniel's looking at him back going, all right, let's do this. And he just all of a sudden, boom, boom, he starts doing it exactly perfect.
Okay, which is the meaning of the drum? Of just
the drum is just basically it's the drum like they're doing.
It's the wrist back or the waist, yeah.
Yeah.
I didn't say because I know he tried to do the crane kick on him and it didn't work.
Work is because Daniel did not do it right.
He was trying to hustle at that time.
Yeah, it was just
sloppy ass bastard.
Too quick, and yeah, he was not focused on it or nothing.
You can't half-ass it. This guy's not a white guy. This is one of them that know how to fold origami. So you need to pull it off right.
Well, Miyagi even told him, you know, in Karate Kid 1, that he was like, what is that you're doing on your stumps? He goes, the crane technique. And he goes, does that work? And he goes, if do right, no can defend. Daniel did it wrong. That's why Chosen was able to defend against it.
Right. Yeah, I don't know if it had something to do with the Everglades or not. I thought that it might have had something to do with Florida.
It could be.
I mean, you can't just release alligators into the ocean and expect them to stay there or protect. You know what I mean? That takes the biggest of the alligators is the ocean.
Everglades actually is ocean.
Well, I'm saying like you can't just set them up there like they're on duty waiting for some dumbass. You know what I mean?
Right.
You bite that first toe that you go seeing in there, that water. You take that leg off. They're gonna wander. Baby Darlene's talking to you.
No, I'm not gonna ask Alexa anything. She's fucking crazy.
Beat a bitch right now. It must be that time of the month for her. Who knows?
That's kind of crazy. What if they do sync up?
Ooh.
Alexa, when's your time of the month? What'd she say?
It's a him.
Oh, it's a guy now?
He's masculine. Yeah, he's Australian.
Oh, he's Australian? Didn't I hear Steve Irwin had a fucking lover? Or it's his son is. Robert Irwin. He's got a very close boyfriend.
Come on. Yeah.
Don't have way anymore.
Shallow, you hungry? You have a good night too, Darlene. Catch you later.
We'll see you, darling.
Yeah, I'm getting ready to call it too. Much love and respects, everybody. Y'all have an amazing night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Peace.
Love you. I'll tear it up.
Outbox World, y'all. Don't forget to wash your ass.
Marijuana clouds, a whole lot of smoke. And if you gotta know, I'm smoking daily by the home. Marijuana clouds. I'm in the marijuana clouds and I